So you want to move to Cheyenne, Wyoming, and you like to bike and go outside and do everything. That's okay, because I got 7 reasons why you shouldn't go outside. I got 7 reasons why you shouldn't live in Cheyenne, Wyoming. This entrance sucks. That was a great entrance, if I might say. Some would call it, I knocked it out of the park, I would say. Anyways, Cheyenne, Wyoming has some very great things about it. I'm gonna tell you 7 reasons why you shouldn't live here. If you are a big outdoor person, we have a harsh winter here in Cheyenne, Wyoming, okay? And I'm trying to catch my breath because I was pedaling for miles and miles at a time before I did this. But I got it. Anyways, harsh weather. And now I'm gonna say harsh weather. A lot of people think it's gonna be only in the wintertime, but I'm gonna tell you wrong, because we do have harsh weather in the spring and summertime as well. Tornadoes, hail, heavy rains, severe weather. The wind comes along in the summertime as well too. So, number 1 reason why you shouldn't live here, harsh weather. All right, number 2 on the list here of why you shouldn't live in Wyoming, low taxes. That's right. If you love to pay the tax man, and you love to pay for your grocery bag, you love to pay for taxes on every single thing that you buy, even your groceries, you love high property taxes, you love state income tax, we don't have a lot of that here. Oh, if you like that, you're not gonna like it here in Cheyenne. All right, no state income tax, no grocery bag tax, none of that. So if you like taxes, it's not gonna be the place for you. And you do you. Everybody likes different things. I like hockey, I like sports. You like taxes. I don't know. It just is what it is. So, as I said before, a lot of celebrities are starting to move to Jackson Hole, and there's a bigger celebrity makeup guy. I don't know if you know him or not. He lives in Casper. They escaped to California for the low taxes here in Wyoming. Now, number 3, isolation. All right. Cheyenne isn't going to be your big city that you're used to. It's not going to be your big accustomed place to go. Now, in that, there's not going to be everything that you love to go do. We only have 1 movie theater in town. We only have 1 Chick-fil-A in town, all right? Granted, we did have 2. The mall shut it down. Sedalia Mall, remember that. But we don't have a Best Buy, no Dick's Sporting Goods, no outlet malls here. So if you like those things, we just don't have them. Now you can drive down to Colorado and you have those, so it's an easy drive. However, right here in Cheyenne, we don't have any of that. Blessing and a curse. You gotta weigh your options of what you're looking at, all right? Number 4, economic opportunities, all right? You don't wanna come here if you have a specialty job. If we don't have that specialty in town here, you're probably not gonna get that type of job and that type of pay than a bigger city like I'll just go tech. I don't really know. I'm sure there's tech jobs here, but you probably don't get paid as much as you do in San Francisco. And if you do, you probably want to move here from San Francisco because you probably buy your house cash deal this way, but you don't have that state income tax. Just know that there's going to be limited job opportunities here, just depending on where you're at. Because again, we don't have those high-end stores. We don't have a lot of those things that you're accustomed to in your big cities, right? Some of those specialty stores that you're used to, you're gonna have to move and go down, or you're gonna have to drive down to Colorado to find those things. You can fly out of Cheyenne here. However, you can only fly to Denver. It's just United. But then from Denver, you can fly anywhere else. It's actually one of the reasons you should fly out of Cheyenne, because it's easy. But another video. This is the 7 reasons why you shouldn't live here. So let's keep it going. Education. If you're looking for some top tier education, not gonna dog the teachers and the education we have here, but I'm just saying, when you're in a larger city, you have more options of schools, private schools, charter schools, things of that nature. You don't have those a whole lot here in Cheyenne. I am a product of a private school all the way through high school, and then I went into real estate. Education, you're limited here. So if you want your kid to be a D1 athlete in some big schools, you could do it here, but probably some better opportunities in bigger places, right? That is number 5. Number 6, limited public transportation. Now, I follow a lot of people on X. I follow a lot of people on Facebook. And there are people who get around publicly transportation. There's a lot of it more in like your bigger cities. My wife's from Chicago. We take the train when we're there. New York, New Jersey, they do a lot of train. Even in Denver, there's a light rail, right? In Cheyenne, we don't have that to get around like you do in your big cities. That's just to keep in mind there. When you move here, you're probably gonna need to have your own transportation. And you should have a transportation that has all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, because the couple times it has snowed, 2023 into 24 here, I've seen some people out there that are driving some Camaros and things like that on the rear wheels, and they just spin. The snow plow coverage here in Cheyenne is few and far between. You should know that the majority of the time when it snows, the snow sticks on the road for a little bit of time, except for your Dell Range and your kind of your major roads. But the neighborhood streets, it's all a go, right? It's all you. Make sure you have at least one car that can get you out in a pickle. Outdoor recreation only goes so far. Now, as you saw at the beginning of the video, I was on a bike in a room that I have my office and my games and where I do all my real estate stuff. I can't see anything. We got a Peloton, but they just yell at you to go faster, right? And tell you what to do. There's no scenery there. So if you want to do some outdoor recreation in the wintertime, you're going to be limited, right? Snow, it's going to be windy. It's going to probably be brutal. You can handle that, then you can do it. If you can't handle that, it's just not the place for you. There are some natural beauty and some great outdoor recreation activities during the summertime and when it's nicer out. I'm gonna tell you, it's pretty brutal in the wintertime here in Cheyenne if you like to go for walks. Now, we live in a neighborhood that they're always walking. Rain, sleet, snow, wind, doesn't matter. These people go out. So if you can do that, then it's the place for you. But those are the 7 reasons why you shouldn't live here. And as always, why don't you comment down below one of the reasons you hate living here in Cheyenne, if you do. Or comment down below if you're looking to move to Cheyenne. Comment below of where you're at and a reason of why you hate to live there. Now, if you like this video, I have a pro and con video right here of living in Cheyenne, Wyoming that you should go check out.